Hey, how's it going? It's Sophia here from Zen Guidance. I hope all is well with you today, and thank you for clicking on this pick a card reading. So in this reading, we're going to be looking at the next 48 hours. So what's going to be happening in the next 48 hours for you? So all you need to do to find out is choose one of these three piles, or you can choose one of the three images that will pop onto your screen just now. Feel free to pause the video here if you need some time. And once you've made your choice, you can go to the description box below where you'll find the corresponding timestamps to your chosen pile. And you'll also find the link to my website, so if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, that's where you'll find all the information. So let's get into your reading now. Click the timestamp and I'll see you there. Hi Group 1. So let's take a look at the next 48 hours for you. We're going to look at the Astro Dice first. So let's see what's going to be happening in your next 48 hours. Ooh, so we have Mars, the number 11, and sorry, it's Cancer, but I keep looking at 69, which is really weird. It could even be somebody's birthday, like the 6th of the 9th, 9th of the 6th, or born in 1969. Okay, but Mars energy, I feel like, is connecting to the home. I feel like either you'll be spending time at home or you'll be spending time focused on homely or family matters. Okay, you might be connected to children or to your parents or siblings, or you might be focused more on emotional matters because this is ruled by the moon, Cancer. So you could also notice your emotions maybe even feel a bit heightened, or there's a need for you to take action relating to your emotions. So it may even be an escapism if you have any uncomfortable feelings come up, or you may feel like you need to sort of keep moving, keep the energy flowing so that you don't get too stagnant. And then we have the number 11, which is the 11th house, Aquarius. So there could also be some interesting surprises that come your way. Things that you don't see coming. Even after this reading, I feel like there are things that are going to unfold that are going to take you by surprise. Now, you may also be seeing the number 11, 11, 11, the Master Angel number in synchronicity a lot. But I'm also seeing this as like two people. Like there's that energy of like even the 6 and the 9, the 11, like there's this unity here. So you might be spending some quality time with one person. Again, this could be a family member, could be a friend, could be a lover. But let's see, let's get some more information. Your next 48 hours, Group 1, what's going to be happening for you? Okay, can you believe that? The 7th house, partnership, relationship. So you are definitely going to be spending some one-on-one time with another person here who I do feel is connected to romance for you. Okay, I do feel that there's a really strong attraction here between the two of you. So if this is a current partner, so you might be spending one-on-one time with them, or if you're dating someone or in a situationship, whatever it may be, it's like you're going to be spending that time getting to know each other, and maybe even being at one of like each other's homes. For some of you, this may even be a long distance connection. You might even be talking to them from your bed, because Cancer can also rule the bed. But I definitely see this unity, this coming together. Even the number 7 is standing out here on this dice. I can see upside down. And then we have Aries. So we've got double Aries with Mars there. So I feel like you're definitely going to be doing a lot of moving. Like, again, this is not an 18 plus reading, but you might be getting down to some kind of business, okay, in the bedroom with another person. So you could be having a nice rendezvous. I don't know how many other ways I can say it. I know you guys probably wouldn't care, but it's just not my way of doing things on this channel anyway. But let's see. We've also got transits. So again, a lot of movement. And also this gives me sacral energy. So I do feel like there's going to be an intense sexual charge you're going to be feeling with this person. Okay, I definitely see that feeling of togetherness, but also passion and excitement. So there's definitely excitement and movement here on the horizon. Now you could also be traveling. You could be traveling long distances, or whether it's for a holiday or a work trip, or maybe just a normal commute. But I see there being more activity than normal. Like you're definitely going to be moving around more than normal. Even if, again, you are at home for some of you, it's like you're definitely going to be very active within the home. It's not going to be a time of much rest for you. We have Taurus. And then debilitated. Okay. So debilitation is obviously just this feeling of being limited or restricted in some way. So there may be something that you also want to do, but you don't feel like it either comes to pass or there's some sort of obstacle that gets in the way. This could even be an internal obstacle, something you feel that's conflicting between your head and your heart, or your heart and the action you want to take versus what you feel is the logical reaction. So there's definitely a little bit of this push-pull or a situation that may make you feel a little uncomfortable. Now, it could be as well if this is somebody new, and it can be unnerving getting to know somebody, especially on a more intimate level. So that could also be something that's coming into play here, you being put out of your comfort zone. Now, Taurus energy is beautiful because we've got that Venusian quality here with your next 48 hours, as Venus rules Taurus as well as Libra. Libra is the sign of relationships. So either way, it definitely feels like your 48 hours is going to be injected with love, with romance, with passion. Now, you may also receive some gifts. Taurus specifically connects to possessions, luxury items, monetary gifts, like the things that we enjoy spending our money on, like not bills or things that nobody likes to pay. It's like Taurus energy is like, this is what I want. This is what will bring me joy or make me feel more comfortable or is, more luxurious. So you may even be doing something kind of luxurious with your time, whether that's just luxuriating at home, or whether you're somewhere further afield and you're doing something where you feel like it's an elevated environment, okay? Or maybe even the person that you're connected to could feel that way, okay? They could even be like a high status type of person, or somebody that is either very beautiful, handsome, or has a lot of money behind them, a lot of success. And this could also be you, Group 1, feeling that you've got a lot of success during these next 48 hours. You could also feel like there's more money rolling into you with Taurus. And it's quite fixed because Taurus is fixed earth. So it's like there's this specific channel that you're moving down towards, or that it feels like you're almost meeting each other in the middle here. But this and money, there's something about money. Like you're like working towards it and it's coming towards you, and you're going to meet in the middle soon. So yeah, if maybe you've been waiting to be paid, or you're waiting for, I don't know, whether it's more business to come in for you, or a refund, okay, or a rebate, something like you feel like money's due to come to you because you've put in the work, and now it's your time to start receiving. So let's see what else is coming through for you in your next 48 hours, Group number 1. Oh, we've got 2 there. Let's see. So we've got win or lose. We've got another 5 here, 555. And then manifest. Okay. So yeah, I do feel like you're going to be in a very powerful manifestation phase these next couple of days. And I feel like it's a two-folded time for you in terms of, I feel like you will be visualizing things that you want more and more. You'll be actually manifesting, being in the process of manifesting. Again, maybe if you're in certain surroundings that you wish to be in, or that you want to be in more, or around people very similar, like you want to increase that to come towards you. So it's like you soak up the environment or the people like a sponge, and you're going to start manifesting more and more of the same, of what you want, of what you deserve. But also I feel like you're going to see the fruits of your labor come to pass. You're going to see your manifestations come to light. So it's both things. You're going to be attracting more to yourself in the future outside of this time frame, but also noticing the abundance flowing in through this time frame. Okay, you're coming out on top in some way. If you've been through any kind of conflict, whether it's with others or just within yourself, I do feel like you're going to be overcoming that. So whatever has been stressing you out or making you feel uncomfortable, I do feel like that's shifting now for you. Okay, mentally, I feel like you're going to feel a lot clearer. And maybe that's also partly off the back of you putting in all of this action, maybe even being connected with this partner here. Maybe they help you to see things in a way you couldn't before. Or again, you just changing your energy, changing your focus causes you to change your perspective on the whole situation and allows you to feel free again. Daydreams and decisions. So yeah, I do feel the daydreams aligns with that manifesting, because yeah, I do feel you are manifesting, and through your visions. I do feel like you're a very visual person. Maybe you are naturally creative, a visionary, you can see things. Maybe you even have clairvoyance where you receive pictures in terms of intuitive messages. Like that's how you intuit things, or through your dreams. And you can have many of the clair senses or clair intuitions, whether it's clairaudience or clairvoyance, clairsentience. You might have more than one, but I feel like in the next 48 hours, it's something about your vision is going to be the clearest, and things that you're going to be seeing, okay, is helping you to come to a place of peace. It's helping you to manifest things. It's helping to open up doors, okay, because this is the Seven of Cups, which means options. Okay, doorways, opportunities, you are opening up more. And I feel like by the end of the next 48 hours, you're really going to see that. You're going to see how everything that you've been doing leading up to this point, and also the next 48 hours, you're going to see how it's really benefiting you and your life and your progression moving forwards. And then we have rebuild. Rebuild in reverse, one more. And I will get the fishbowl messages as well. Okay. I feel like you're going to leave something. I feel like you're going to let something go these next 48 hours. I feel like maybe there was something you were trying to rebuild, something you were trying to get off the ground, like you put so much time and energy into it, but it just didn't feel like it was happening, or that it wasn't benefiting you in some way, and it just felt like a lost cause. And so I feel like maybe you don't know what that is yet, but I do feel by the end of the next 48 hours you will. Okay, you'll see that where your energy is better spent. Because yeah, in certain areas I feel like you'll see, do you know what, this is just a waste of my time. I could be doing so much better things with my time. And this is where I see you then shifting your focus, which shifts your action and your whole perception. Okay, and I feel like this is you as well, being quite spontaneous. I feel like you're going to take some kind of leap of faith. Like you will leap without looking. Like you won't know what's beneath you, but you can do it anyway. So yeah, there'll be something that drives you. And I feel like it's that Martian energy coming in that's going to fire you up. It's going to cause you to strike, to do something that, again, is impulsive, spontaneous, not something you would usually do, or something that is maybe outside of your comfort zone. So you might be toing and froing a little bit. Should I, shouldn't I? And then you're like, screw it, I'm going to do it. Okay, definitely that kind of impulsivity is coming through. So I'm just going to look at the fishbowl messages, but I'm going to actually, I think I can try and avoid making too much of a racket with my jewelry. Right, let's see. Sometimes I just shuffle them behind the camera, so not to cause too much of a noise, but let's see. We just had one jump out, your next 48 hours. Let's see, what do we, oh, okay, there's a few, but I like the only one that's flipped up right here, abundance. Abundance, so yes, having more than you need. You've got abundance coming in your way. Hypnotherapist. So maybe you'll meet a hypnotherapist, or you'll have a conversation with one in the next couple of days. Maybe you'll watch a video. Okay, but you may just have that feeling of calm. Maybe if you think about what hypnotherapists do, they help to like reprogram your subconscious mind. So if there are certain addictions or habits you have, or fears that you have, or traumas. I mean, I'm no hypnotherapist, and certainly no not experienced in it, but I'm sure it can do a realm of other things. So it might be, like I said, something that you're curious about, or you may just feel like you're getting the benefits almost like of hypnotherapy through what you're going through. Maybe you'll meet someone who will like talk and put you to sleep. Weird. Okay, we've got new feelings. Was that the one that jumped out? Yeah, it was. So this is, the only one that kind of flew out. So yeah, you might discover that you have new feelings for someone. Maybe someone that you know, or it could be somebody brand new that you meet, that you have, that stirs, can't speak, that stirs feelings within you. And then we have spark. So yeah, I mean, that makes perfect sense as well with all of that. Aries, there is a spark, there is passion. You're going to feel alive, okay? You have the wisdom. So you may be gaining a lot of wisdom, maybe a lot of power as well. You may feel like everything that you've been through is preparing you for moments like this, okay? Because you have so many different moments that are important in life. And not to say this whole 48 hours is going to be full of those, but I feel like there's going to be a few moments where you're like, wow, what I've been through before is really benefiting me now because I can see things or understand things in a way that I couldn't before. Okay. But yeah, I feel like you're going to feel very, very powerful. We've got April, which immediately made me think of Aries energy. Again, it's like we've got so much Aries, but you could be born in April. You could meet somebody important that is born in April. We've got worry and doubt, and then walk away with your head held high, which I feel like is, there is that thing, something or someone that you're walking away from, letting go, detaching from because they were perhaps causing you too much worry and doubt. But that could also relate to that spontaneity, that impulsive action that you feel drawn to take. You might be a little bit unsure at first, but the fact that it's impulsive shows you're definitely not going to overthink it and you're definitely just going to move towards it. We've got January. So again, could be a birth month, could be of yours or someone else you'll be connected with, or maybe something that you manifested in January is now coming to fruition. We've got you use your intuition, trust the process, and you're one step away from your dream. Wow, group number one. I love this next 48 hours for you. Okay, so I do feel your intuition is going to be like so clear. That again is another confirmation that your vision, especially your vision, but your other spidey senses may be tingling a little bit as well. Like you might be picking up empathically or clairaudiently. So just really pay attention to your surroundings, to the present moment, because that's how you'll really pick up on these messages and see what you need to see. Okay, and also trusting in the process. I feel like you will trust in the process. We had trust card here as well come through. I feel like you can feel it. You can feel that change in the wind. You can feel that there's something more on the horizon for you. And you feel like there's a gateway about to open. So trust the process and everything you've been doing to prepare you as you move forwards, because this clearly for you, group one, is going to be an incredibly transformative, powerful, and very, very happy and fulfilled next 48 hours. So I really do hope that this resonates with you. Of course, it may not make any sense just yet. Feel free to give it the 48 hours before making your final judgments. But if you feel like it's aligning with you, please do comment a yellow emoji or anything else that you wish to share. I would love to hear your thoughts. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, either an email reading or a video reading, the link to my website is below. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye for now. Hi, Group 2. So let's take a look at your next 48 hours. Oh yeah, I was going to look at the Astro Dice first. So let's see. Your next 48 hours, what's going to be happening for you? Okay, so we have Mercury, Sagittarius, and the number 12. Okay, so you could be connecting with a Sagittarius, or you might be going on a trip, going on a long distance trip. You could be speaking to somebody that lives far away, or maybe even planning a trip, like looking at holidays, okay, or flights. I just heard flights. So yeah, you could be going on a flight, or yeah, you could be thinking about flying. But Mercury also is interesting because there's a lot of movement there. So you might have a lot of communication. You might have a lot of expansive communication coming in your way. So say, I don't know, you might post something online and then you get a lot of attention. You might get a lot of messages. Or if you have a business, you might get a lot of bookings. Okay. Or if you're online dating, for example, you might get a lot of matches and then in turn a lot of messages. So it definitely seems like an excess of something because Jupiter is connected to Sagittarius and whatever it touches, it expands. So I feel like, yeah, there's some grandiosity happening here in the next 48 hours for you. Now, the number 12 can correlate to the 12th house of Pisces. So there could also be a lot of changeability because actually, when I think about it, we've got Gemini, which is Mercury ruled, Sagittarius, and Pisces, which are all mutable signs. So it's very, very flexible, very malleable these next couple of days. So things, yeah, I would definitely be open to change, things potentially changing, plans deviating, timings changing, and maybe even hearing from people that you wouldn't expect to. Okay, but let's see. Your next 48 hours. Oh, we like this one. This is always a great one to see, especially in a 48-hour reading, because, yeah, you're going to be receiving some sort of gift or recognition. See, I'm seeing you as this ballerina here in this box, this like jack in a box, and the cat like looking up, admiring her. And so, yeah, I do feel either you'll be getting a lot of attention from one person or you'll be getting a lot of attention from multiple people. Now, maybe you've got an event planned, or again, you've got like holiday outfits planned or something, or whatever you're doing, or whether it's online, you're going to be standing out. I don't feel like you're going to be shrinking into the shadows. Now, it may also be somebody's birthday, could be your birthday, could be somebody else's, where there's a lot of exchanging of gifts, okay? Or maybe going to some sort of event where there's networking, exchanging ideas, especially with the mercurial energy. So yeah, there could be a lot of communication and exchanging of, yeah, different ideas, dreams, visions, goals. And then we have come to the edge. Ooh, tense, mending. Happy, happy. Oh, I'm so happy to see that for you. And then building blocks. So group 2, this looks so far very, very positive, I would say. You're certainly going to be finishing in a very happy way. I just had happy ending. I don't know what's going on with me today, but I keep having these lewd thoughts pop in during these readings today. So don't know what that's about, but yeah, I just feel like you're going to feel lifted, elated, on top of the world, actually. Like, this isn't just like oh, that's cool, or, oh, yeah, I like this, or, those kind of days where you're just kind of coasting along. You're happy, but like not ecstatic. This is ecstatic happiness that I see you feeling. Like, maybe this could be a wish fulfilled. You could be mending a relationship with someone. So if there's someone that you've been distant with, it could be that this is the time you will reconcile because there is the mending. So yeah, I do see that there's this coming back together with someone, although you may feel a little bit scared. Okay, I'm seeing something about with the come to the edge where you may feel like, I don't know, someone might be trying to push things a little too fast, or that you may even feel conflicted inside. Should I give them a chance? Should I just move on? What should I do? Like, you might feel that pull between your head and your heart. Yeah, definitely a bit of like conflicted feelings I'm seeing here. But also I feel like you're going to be very focused. I see you focused on some sort of practical or financial goal. So you could be like working really hard at the beginning of this time frame, working on a project of some sort, whether it's, like I said, financial, whether it could be about your physical body or whether it could be about your home. It's like, I definitely see you building something that's going to stand the test of time for you, that far exceeds past this time frame. Okay, it's like you're building things in the now that will create that dream life in the later, in the future. So yeah, you're laying the groundwork here in certain aspects, I feel. And yeah, but you are going to feel really, really happy. So maybe this is also connected to a gift that you receive, or again, communication you receive. Maybe you'd really lost hope, or you thought, you know what, it's just not meant to happen for me. And then suddenly, poof, it's like you give up hope and there it arrives. Okay, so we have surrender to the divine. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon, Leo. Hold your vision. Fixed moon. Okay, I think we need one more. Bring love into the situation. New moon, Aquarius. So, I feel like even though there's a lot of this deviation, I feel like what you want is very clear these next 48 hours. And I feel like this strongly connects to this reconciliation energy. Like you feel like you want this person back, or you want a chance with this person, or to mend something with them. Like that, and you're like focused on that. But then there could also be other aspects, again, when it comes to your career or one of those, or the project, something that you're working on, or even if it comes to like what you want to eat. Like you'll be quite decisive, like, I have this vision, this is what I want to eat. If I don't get that, then I just won't eat. It's that kind of all or nothing vibe that I'm getting from you. But then it's like the relinquishing of surrender, like where I feel like you will just kind of throw your hands up. I'm seeing you throw your hands up to something, because again, maybe you're focused, and then you hit a roadblock, and then you just go, oh, I don't know. And then you just go, I trust in the process. I trust in what is meant to be. I trust in what is. Because then we've got the axis of Leo and Aquarius, which are on opposite ends of the wheel, or opposite sides of the wheel. And I feel like that's also those opposing parts of yourself, where there's a part of you that like wants to be seen, wants to do things in your own way, in your unique way, and that may be for the betterment of all. And then the other part of you that feels proud, that feels like you need to follow your own path and what is actually meant for you. But then sometimes you feel like your ego, you wonder whether, is it about your ego? Is it about validation? This might be what you start to contemplate when it comes to this old connection, is what do I really want from this person? Do I really want to reconcile, or do I just want their validation? Do I just want to know that everything's okay? Like, what is that reason? So I feel like, yeah, even just your mind is going to be very expansive and really looking at all sides of things before making like your final judgments. But yeah, I feel like there's a part of you that just wants peace, that just wants harmony these next couple of days. So I don't feel like you're going to do anything that's going to like cause a rift or issues. But whether you decide I'm going to take a minute before I like venture into this reconnection, or whether I just, jump into this, I don't know. I'm just getting that sense of you going back and forth and feeling like, yeah, you just need to take a minute before responding. So maybe that's also, something that's just, you're going to be a bit tentative about what to say. And I feel like that's going to be for your highest good, because you know what's for your highest good. And if you have often or previously reacted quite irrationally or impulsively, and you wish that you could sort of take things back, then this might be your time where you regain that power, that control of yourself and what you do, because that is all you have control over. Your actions, your thoughts, your words. You don't have control over anything else in this lifetime but you and your reactions as well. And so I feel like that's something you're going to be more focused on, is like, how am I going to respond to everything happening externally here? And especially when it relates to traveling and also conversations. Because again, people naturally can be unpredictable. You're not going to necessarily know like how people are going to react, respond, or what they're going to say, what they may say to trigger you. The same with travel. Travel can be so up and down, cancellations, delays, obstacles, and it can really test you. So you may feel like, yeah, I'm a really calm, cool, collected person right now. Everything's great, until you're tested, and it may push your buttons. But I feel like it's in those moments where you're like, wow, okay, I handled that well, or in whatever way you feel you want to handle it. That's the most important thing. So let's get some fishbowl messages now for you. What's going to be happening in your next 48 hours? Okay, I didn't mean to just pick one out, but that says someone is watching you. Let's see what else we have. So yeah, someone is watching you. So it could be this person that you're meant to reconnect with in some way. Okay, they may have been watching you for a little while, but then remember we had that about all this attention you're going to get. Yeah, so it may be that there's multiple eyes on you these next couple of days. That may be why also you feel like you're a bit on edge. It almost reminds me of like being like an A-list celebrity where you have to be PR managed, or you have to have that training to know like how to handle paparazzi, how to handle interview questions and things that are thrown your way so it doesn't like harm your reputation, because obviously reputation is so important for celebrities, really, because without that, what do they have? Like, it's that the fans make the celebrities. Okay, and so the reputation is highly important to them. So anyway, I've gone off on a tangent there, but I'm trying to remember what I was saying. What the hell was I saying? Yeah, maybe so. I know I was talking about people watching you. So yeah, that was it. So this might be you just feel like eyes on you, and so like you almost have to be a little bit more careful. Interesting. We have September. So this could be a month that you're born in. That could just clarify the reading for you, but it could be something that you plan for September. So you could plan a trip, a holiday. Maybe there's an event coming up. Someone may even ask you, what do you want to do around September time? Okay, maybe that you want to go away or something. We've got manifesting generator, so that could be your human design or a profile type, or you could be connected with a lot of manifesting generators, which makes perfect sense actually, because we've got the generator aspect, which is the sort of working aspect and taking action, and then we've got the manifesting aspect, which is communication. So yeah, a lot of action, a lot of communication is coming through. And we also have soulmate. Soulmate. Can you believe that? So yeah, you may see this reconnection as somebody that is your soulmate, or I like the phrase soul connection because it leaves it more open, okay? Because you can have many soul connections, but soulmate is such a one person deal. But for some of you, it could be this is your soulmate coming back in, or it could be that you are manifesting a soulmate in, like you in this stage are manifesting somebody special, or like it could even be your soulmate has been watching you. So it could even be somebody brand new, but it may be you need to clear this old connection out of the way first. Okay, of course, you'll have to discern what's right for you. We've got open emotions. So yeah, I feel like you will be quite open with your feelings when you feel comfortable. You may not, again, at first, you may be a little guarded. And then I feel like once you feel more relaxed, you'll start to get more comfortable and to be more open. And I feel like that's also what's attracting others towards you, because you're definitely radiating like heart chakra energy. Like your aura is giving green, giving pink. So I feel like certainly the next couple of days you are radiating, and we have health and beauty here. So I feel like you're definitely looking really amazing as well. Like maybe you've gone through a recent glow up, or again, maybe certain outfits or things you put together. It's really going to come together for you these next couple of days. Like you're just going to shine, because this could even be like work you've put into your appearance. If you've been, say, working on your body in the gym, or working on your diet, or working on your skin, your hair, your teeth, whatever it may be. It's like all of these things that you've done to curate this beautiful image. And yeah, and I feel like you're definitely going to look like the epitome of perfect health. Even if you don't always feel like it, people are going to look at you and go, wow, you look glowing, you look healthy. People may even say that to you. I know some people might take healthy as a backhanded compliment, that you look big, but not at all. I just feel like it's almost that energy of just, yeah, like you just have a gleam to your skin. You look like you're fresh, like you've just gotten back from a holiday, or you've just been to a spa. Like you just look well rested, you look fresh. And then we've got next week. So yeah, something could be changing next week. It could be even over the next couple of days, you're going to arrange something next week, maybe with this person from the past. Maybe, again, this soul connection or soulmate energy is going to come in and offer you something. Like I said, a lot of attention. a lot of energy is all being directed your way these next couple of days. So also lean into the splenic authority, okay, which connects to human design. If you're familiar with it, you can have different authorities based on your chart, but you may have splenic authority, but if you don't, you may just be feeling that animal instinct to act, okay? And because that's what that truly means. It's not thinking or acting based on what's in your mind or what's in your heart, in your emotions. It's just like boom, like animals in the wild. They don't think before they act, they just go. And so I feel like that's the energy of you as well, where you're just going to be, again, you will take your time a little bit, be discerning about how to approach certain situations, but then I feel like you'll just know, like when you know it's time to go, it's time to go. Or when you know it's time to, act, you'll act. So you're going to be very much in alignment with your intuition and your gut instinct these next couple of days. And it's definitely going to pay off here. So, group number 2, I really do hope that this resonates with you. Of course, it may take the next 48 hours for it to all come together and make full sense for you. But if it has made it any sense, or if you enjoyed the reading, please comment a green emoji or anything else that you wish to share. I would always love to hear what you guys think. So thank you so much in advance. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, either an email reading or a video reading, the link to my website is below. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye for now. Hi, Group 3. So let's take a look at your next 48 hours and what's going to be happening for you. So I'm going to start with the Astro Dice. So let's see what's going to be happening for you over the next 48 hours. Okay, so we have the number 7, we have Libra, and we have Jupiter. So 7 is actually the 7th house as well, so which rules Libra. So we've almost got like double Libra here. And then Jupiter, which connects to Sagittarius. So for some of you, I just heard you might be going to a wedding, discussing a wedding, planning a wedding, receiving a proposal, okay, going on a hen party or a stag do, okay, something connected to weddings, okay. You might even just see a lot of like wedding stuff around, like when you open up your phone, your social media, you scroll TikTok or something, you just see like wedding dresses, or you see like proposals, or you go out to a local bar or restaurant, or you go to a nice stately home for the day to have a walk around, and then you see like a bride and groom or something, or you see them driving past in a car. I don't know. Weddings. What is going on? It's just a very clear vision that I keep seeing of like wedding stuff. Okay. But it can also represent partnerships as well as contracts. So you might be offered to sign a new contract. So maybe this is a new job contract, could be a car lease, could be a mortgage. Okay, so yeah, it could be something related to like another area in forms of a contract. Now, Jupiter will expand anything it touches, right? And so we've got all of this Libra. So we've almost got like Libra on steroids here. So yeah, very, very Libran energy coming through. Now, Libra is also ruled by Venus, which is the planet that rules relationships and love, as well as beauty and money and shopping and all the wonderful things. All the things you take great pleasure in. It's an air sign, so it can connect directly to communication, but it's also very passive in some ways. It's not like overly active. It can be more introspective as a sign. So in terms of the energies coming through here over the next 48 hours, we will see how that transpires. Okay, so we have fulfillment of wishes, fertility, temptation. The 6, wow, it's the 6 of Cups, but it's memories of love. And then we have hope. Wonderful. So I do feel like, excuse me, the latter half of this time period, you may feel more hopeful. Okay, by the end of the next 48 hours, I do feel like you're going to feel more hopeful. And I feel like it's connected to a particular person. Okay, this could be like, I just had twin flame. Okay, that just came through to me. It could be a twin flame connection, could be an ex, could be a situationship, could be an old friend. Okay, but I feel like there's a longing. And there's a missing, and then there's like this hoping to, whether it's come back together with them, or like maybe you spend some time with them and then when you're away from them, you miss them. But I do feel like there is a release of something, potentially very tempting to you. Okay, something that was addictive, something that was even toxic, something that I feel like really had a hold of you, had a hold of your mind. So it might be what you're going through right now. If you find yourself to be in an addictive place, if you're obsessing over something, if you're really struggling to detach, I do feel in the next couple of days, you're going to feel removed from whatever this is. You're going to have let it go. You're going to feel calmer. But it's like in the beginning here, I feel like you still have this hope, regardless of everything that goes on. I still feel like there's this hope for your dreams to come true. But something here feels like it's not quite going your way at first. So there's like almost like a bit of a misstep. But then there's growth with fertility, this beautiful Empress energy. So, yeah, you could be very, very fertile these next few days in terms of maybe biologically, but also in terms of like money, in terms of abundance, in terms of opportunity, in terms of passion. It's like there's growth. It seems to be whatever you focus your attention to these next few days, group 3, okay? Whatever you choose to focus on, it will expand. So remember that with Jupiter, especially these next 48 hours. It seems incredibly potent. So the more you focus on what's good in your life, what you're grateful for, the good things that you desire, the more you focus on them in a positive way, the more of that you're going to attract in. And this is what I see you doing. I feel like you're going to cast aside those things that made you feel badly about yourself, or that were painful, or that were, like I said, toxic or unhealthy in some way. So you're letting something go. So whether that could even be in terms of diet, you could even be doing like a sugar detox, or maybe you'll do like a social media detox and get rid of like, you know, those people that just watch you all the time and you just feel their bad energy and you just feel like, you know what, you're not going to watch me anymore, and you just like remove them. Okay. So yeah, you might just decide you're going to do some kind of a cull in your life, something that makes you feel authentic, that you're back to you, that you can refocus your energy onto more positive things again. And I'm also seeing like a beautiful lake here as well. Like I'm seeing lily pads. So yeah, I feel like you're going to be somewhere where you're going to see lily pads. So it could even be in a restaurant. There could be a beautiful pond with the lily pads, or yeah, you might go for a scenic walk in the countryside. But it may even be just, excuse me, in a painting. You might come across a painting or yeah, an image somewhere where there's like a lake, lily pads. I'm definitely seeing that as a strong significant of, I don't know of what exactly, but yeah, pond and lily pads. Let's see what else is coming through. A time for healing. Okay. So yeah, I feel like that's what this relates to almost. I'm getting that energy of being close to water is going to be very healing, very cathartic for you. Okay, we've got be bold and make the first move. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Yeah. Surrender to the divine. Yeah, so again, like I was saying, in terms of that passivity with Libra, as a whole, I don't feel like you're going to be taking a huge amount of action. However, this has been a bit of a theme, I would say, throughout today's reading, is that everyone seems to be in a bit of an impulsive mood. Okay, because I'm seeing this kind of, yeah, like, oh, I want to do this. I'm just going to do it. Click your fingers, do it. Like almost seeing like skydiving, jumping out of a plane, right? I'm just saying like doing something kind of crazy, spontaneous. It's not something you would usually do or that other people would expect you to do. But it's like the rest of the energy just seems kind of calm, peaceful, tranquil. Like you'll be, like I said, spending time healing. Maybe you'll be connected to bodies of water. Maybe you'll be going swimming or taking a lovely cleansing bath with crystals and candles and soft music. Maybe you'll be meditating. Maybe you might even have a cathartic cry. Like you might be like thinking about something or someone or journaling something, and then it's like floods of tears just come rolling out of your eyes, and you just, you know, when it's just those kind of tears where you just can't stop them, and it's almost like you just have to let them flow out. Okay, and eventually they'll dry up when the time is right. And so yeah, you might feel instinctively drawn to just vent through crying, or you'll just feel a sense of feeling lifted, and like you can let go of something when you're connected to this watery energy, when you're in that energy of surrendering. Because again, I don't feel like you're going to push too much these next couple of days. Like I said, there's something you're going to act on, something that you're going to feel spontaneous towards, whether it's towards a person, whether it's towards a new opportunity or like a new environment, like, or even like this could be like booking a holiday, like off the cuff and just like, okay, I'm going tomorrow type of deal, you know? Something that again is out of the realms of what you're usually comfortable with, but it's going to be exciting. But it's like the rest of the time, I just kind of see being very, very chill, very relaxed, and going with the flow ultimately. Okay, and this is, I feel like, almost going to be this relief for you, because I feel like you have been working really hard. I'm almost seeing you like with all of this heaviness on your shoulders, like your shoulders hunching down, like your posture, almost like someone's got a load of bricks weighing on the back, like the top of your back where your neck is, or just below. And it's like you become almost like, I'm seeing like a hunchback. No, I'm not calling you a hunchback, but that's just what I'm seeing. But it's like these next couple of days, I see you straightening up. Your spine just gets straight, you feel lifted, you don't feel that heaviness anymore. And so I feel like you're just going to enjoy that and just maybe relax into it, rather than being like, okay, I feel a bit lifted, let's do all this extra stuff. Like, no, I think you're just going to be like, let's just flow with it, let's just chill, let's see what happens. And this may even be that, you know, in your free time over the next couple of days, like you don't plan too much, like you just allow things to flow naturally. So that leaves room for spontaneous actions to occur. Because when you plan out all of your free time so rigidly, it's really hard for, you know, spontaneous events to happen. Okay, we've had a few jump out, and the ones I've got here, so let's take a look. Funny that this one jumped out. We have soft, which does make a lot of sense here. Okay, this is like very soft, again, sort of watery energy. Slow down. Oh my God, exactly. Slowing it down. You're definitely going through like, yeah, a slow phase, taking your time. Don't give up now. So yeah, there will be something you will see through, which again, I feel like could be the spontaneous action. This could obviously be some kind of project, work project, or even that releasing of the addiction or something unhealthy. That could be something at times you're like, should I keep going or not? And I feel like you'll tell yourself to just keep going. Don't give up. We've got beard. Okay, so you could be connected with someone who has a very prominent beard the next couple of days, or maybe you're growing a beard yourself if you can. Or yeah, you might just see like, I don't know, lots of people with beards. It's a 48-hour reading. I can't explain why the universe brings certain things through, but sometimes I think it's just to corroborate that it's right, and it's those little things that might stand out to you, because you might be like in 2 days from now like, oh my God, yeah, why am I speaking to so many people with beards today? Why have they all got beards, you know? And it's just like that corroboration there. Anyway, we've got May. So I'm just trying to think. You won't watch this, I believe, 'cause it's the 30th of May as I'm recording this. Yeah, we've got one more day left, and probably, yeah, by the time I've edited and uploaded this, it'll be a few days. So maybe something that happened in May is gonna, like, you're gonna think about, it's gonna trigger you, okay? Or it's gonna cause you to, yeah, make some kind of change for the better. Maybe that you're born in May, or that somebody you know closely that you'll be connected to is born in May. Maybe something you even plan for next May. Okay, we've got move it or lose it, and then Tuesday. Okay, so you could be watching this on a Tuesday. Obviously, it's a timeless reading, so you can be watching this at any point, but maybe Tuesday stands out to you. But also could be the following Tuesday, something significant happens, okay, in connection to whatever is going on the next couple of days. So again, something you might impulsively strike towards, maybe it comes to fruition on a Tuesday. So Tuesday seems to be a very, very key day here moving forwards. And then move it or lose it, which again, I feel like relates to that. Be bold and make the first move. So there will be something. I don't think you're going to think about it. I think it'll be like click of the fingers, instinctive, like, yes, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to move towards. I want it. It's happening. Okay. You're not going to give it any consideration. I don't feel like everything else is just chill vibes, slow down, soft. And then it's like, bam, like, I want this, I'm going towards this, do. So that might make sense actually, because all of this soft, relaxing energy might be preparing you, getting yourself ready for whatever this impulsive, spontaneous action or event will be. Because maybe you're going to need a bit more energy for it, okay? Especially if it's something adrenaline surging, or, it's going to take a lot out of you. So maybe this is your body's way of preparing you intuitively for what is next. So, group number 3, I really do hope that this resonates. Of course, it may take the next 48 hours for it to all come together, but if it does resonate now, or if you enjoyed the reading, please comment a red emoji or anything else you wish to share. I would love to hear your thoughts. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, either an email reading or a video reading, the link to my website is below. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye for now.